And what's brought you to Los Angeles?
An aeroplane, yeah. I came on an aeroplane a long way from England, and yeah, it's fantastic. Look at this, fantastic Hollywood studio with all the facilities. It's a proper working studio, and here we are showing a film from the UK. I mean, that's just amazing. That doesn't happen every day. And thanks to Keith for bringing us over.
Well, you're looking at it. I'm Spoon.
And I'm the jar.
And yeah, we've been. How long ago did we set it up, Matt?
It's about 3 or 4 years ago. Mainly we set the name of the company. It's after Tommy Cooper. So he used to do a routine, spoon, jar, jar, spoon, spoon, spoon. And the idea was to make kind of comedic films, and then we went straight into a really serious documentary. So it's been funny. We've been doing a really serious documentary that's kind of not really got many comical elements in it, and we're called Spoon Jar Films. But it's great now that we're starting to do these short dramas and these short comedic films, and it's a good match. It's a good match for our ethos and how we feel about filmmaking. And
what's good about it is because we do all sorts of different kinds of videos, and like Matt says, we do some serious ones and we do some comedic ones. What's good about this is we can channel a creativity, and it makes the other stuff that we do, the more branded content and all that sort of stuff, it makes it more interesting, and I think it's improved that, hasn't it? Really?
Yeah, definitely. It all feeds back into that kind of thing. But it's just been really, really fun to see this from the script, filming it, editing it, and then you've seen it play out in front of an audience, and it might win an award, and it's like, wow, to see something all the way from the beginning all the way through to the end. You don't often get that. You usually see a part of a production and then it gets handed over and you don't really know what's going on. But you literally get the feedback and hear the laughs and all that kind of thing. And it's great. It's a really, really great place to be.
Matt in particular is really good with comedy stuff anyway. He's good because he's a student of comedy. So
I look funny, that's what you're saying, isn't it? Funny to look at. Funny how, like a clown? Do I amuse you?
He likes breaking stuff down, and I think the thing that we kind of had to latch onto was the farcical element of it. The fact that we were going to be building up to this scene where everybody meets and using this device. And the device of the flowers is great. So it's a great visual thing. It's cinematic because you can follow something all the way through the story. So that works really, really well. And
it's quite complicated because when it gets to the end, you've got all of these characters together. Now, you don't often see dialogue between so many characters and the camera, and in such a small space as well, in the kitchen. And usually if that was like, on a Hollywood thing, that'd be a full set and you'd be able to move the cameras around, the lights would be all over the top. But this is like a proper working kitchen. So to do that and edit it together and make sure that all the continuity was right and the sound was right, that was a real big challenge. But when we came to the editing, it actually worked. That's great because you've got the snappy repartee backwards and forwards, and it's a big conclusion to the film and the big payoff at the end. So yeah, it's great when you see that, and it's like it goes from the script, the printed page, through the ideas. Then you start making it and you're filming it, and then you see it edited and it works at the end and it plays out, and yeah.
And the fact that it was such a small budget compared to some of the films that we've seen today, that you see the end credits and there's probably like 100 people on some of those end credits, including the whole cast and crew. With this, there's like 15 people, 10 people or whatever it is.
Low carbon footprint.
Exactly.
It's good for the environment.
It's what we're all about. It's efficiency. It's the name of the game. And it was only shot in less than 2 days really. But and part of that is to do with us having the experience of filming. But a massive part of it was the fact that everyone was on point and everybody had rehearsed and everybody knew their lines and everybody turned up when they were supposed to turn up and everything else. Yeah. And that's what the biggest thing about making films in general is collaboration
and preparation. A lot of stuff you can do on paper. If you get it right on paper, it's then easier to film. If you're making it up as you go along, literally on the set, because what's going on, then you come to the edit and it all falls apart. So yeah, it works on paper, and so it works on the screen.
And did you have a favourite character?
Well, yeah, it's not so, the bunch of flowers, yeah. No, but it's the comedic. I forget his name now.
Tommy.
I know. Yeah,
Kenny.
You always remember them as people's real names rather than the character names. But yeah, that I think because you've got all that drama happening and you've got that bit of a comic relief. Obviously, he gets to do the comic performances so large because the other guys are doing so much of the dramatic stuff. But yeah,
and the subtle stuff. But I just think that it's more to do with the character. I think it like glues everything together. He's basically the audience, because he's the one that doesn't really know what's going on. He's got no idea. He's
caught in the middle of it all.
He's actually the only innocent person in the whole thing as well. That's the other issue with it, really.
So innocent until proven guilty, bunch of flowers.
Yeah, although Alison's character, she's not really got a lot to be guilty about. Apart from, I suppose, with her mum. She's taken a dodgy.
You'll have to see it, folks. You make your own mind
spoiling
up
it, yeah.
while this big lorry goes by. It's Hollywood. They're putting another setup over there. It's fantastic.
Oh, there's E.T.
Oh, yeah, hello. Hi, Spielberg.
Okay, good.
Are we? Well, is that it?
That's cut. Thank you.
Thanks, Keith.